that is connected. Slowly coloring in the animation. Thank you. Yeah, it's morning. Good time to you too. I can. You know, that wouldn't work. The big problem with this one is the line art is too holy. Too many holes in it. So I sadly have to do a lot of the selecting by hand. It takes a bit. But yeah. Boop. Doing just the flat color first, and after that the other colors, and then the shading on a separate layer. Won't finish this today, though. Yes, there is. Don't worry, the storms aren't coming for you yet. But yeah. Too many plants. I've been considering to take up a 30-day challenge but do it in 90 days instead. I'm a has very gentle and I'm from Texas and they have incredible storms. I hope you get a storm soon then. Or at least a bit of thunder. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Thanks. It's a overpainted version of, like, edited, overpainted and then filtered version of one of the in-game scenes of Final Fantasy IV, the DS one. Wrong layer. Doop. There we go. So I can't really take credit for it, as a lot of the groundwork, most of the groundwork was done by the original background. I can try to find it actually. Should attempt to get distracted real quickly. Never mind. That didn't find anything, but yeah. Mostly because I just didn't want to make a background entirely from scratch from this. As the focus is a lot more on actually practicing lip syncing stuff, already coloring this in is more effort than most people would, and I should have put in. Oh well. I'm taking a break from my tattoo design for a friend. Hell yeah, hope that you're having a good break. Yeah, those are important. I've been spending quite a bit of the week as cooldowns to just color this in. Still so much left to do. Wait. Overshot it there a bit. What? Like 79 frames left to just do the flats for, then all of the colors, actual colors, and that it will take a while. Yeah, it is. It really can be. I find what they've done in Alien stage really impressive, because they managed to like mostly only use keyframes but still make it look really smooth in some points. I want to try to see if I can take some notes from them. And how they do it. To just see if I can take less time to finish these, as the current rate just isn't good. Like, less time to finish them, but still same amount of quality. Or better, hopefully better, honestly. But yeah, after this is done, I just have a lot of background layers to do for a longer animation I've been working on for a bit. A benefit topic in drawing is cultivating a culture. Could you possibly help me understand it? Oh god, honestly, I probably could. I should have thought about it beforehand. Yes, I'll try that. Don't know why I thought of that. I'm very silly. Thank you very much. That will probably save me quite a bit of time. But yeah, cultivating culture. Oh god. Good luck. That's a big question. A big thing to try to figure out. For competition. Oh, the pressure. Yeah, it sounds quite hard. And how long do you have time for it before it needs to be submitted? Sure, oh god. Is that good? Oh. Perfectionism. Pop. Is that good? Almost. Good enough. Damn it. Good enough. Alright. It's here. Just so much light flickering. I didn't tell what changes. Oh dear, then you have a bit of time to plan. That's good. But here. And it sounds very difficult also how you represent that. Of that. In a meaningful way, yeah. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, sadly it is. I do sometimes wish that at least softer things would be easier to do. Kind of need to get done. Good enough. Boop. I mean, can you figure out what other people in the competition are going for? At least talk to some of them and what they're thinking about. Don't know how willing they are across competition, but like... Oh dear, I agree, farming could be a good idea. There we go. Anything? Oh, why do you got everyone got different topics? What kind of topics did they get? Also, just because you got a more difficult one, it might also just on that already, it might stand out a lot more just because of your topic. So it could actually help you. Good enough. And that is the next one. Alright. Alright, have a good rest of your day, Horizon. Bye bye. Yeah, then you definitely got the difficult one. But the good news is you're also able to do a lot more interesting stuff with your topic. So in honesty, you're already on that, will probably stand out a bit from the competition. Or a lot of it will also just come down to execution. Good luck, once again. What kind of competition is it, might I ask? At summer school? Oh, hell yeah. School competitions are quite fun. No worries, as long as I can understand what you're saying, good enough. Like, I have several very dyslexic friends. I'm very used to trying to figure out what people say. What kind of art medium? Like, are there any guidelines on the medium, or is it a free for all? And yeah, sure. Why not? I forgot a bit there. Shit. I mean, hell yeah. Then you getting the most difficult topic is a bit of a flex. Congrats. Oil pastels, hell yeah, those are very fun. But also kind of difficult to pull something good off of them in a bigger piece. Like, I don't know how big it will be in 2 hours. Yeah, congrats. The question is, how do you measure how good someone is at art? Alright, have some good food. I also realized that I forgot something. 1 moment. Pop. There we go. I've already eaten today. I've had quite a few apres-ski with nothing on them, because I felt lazy and not like making myself food. Should also probably spend quite a bit of time today just cleaning my apartment. It is kind of needed. So I'd start gonna finish that one page of the comic that I started yesterday. I should finish that one page at least. I did my 1 hour study yesterday, so that's good. Although I think I could have done a better job at it. Oh well. They're there to learn. That's good enough. Bop. I've been starting to hear the animation, like the sound of the animation in my head whenever I just scroll through the timeline. I've been listening to it too much. But yeah. Quickly making my way through it. Only like 71 more to go. And depending on where I'm at, in 2.5 hours I might just finish this today and stay a bit longer. It fully depends on where I'm at then. But I should hopefully be almost fully finished with this one by the end of the month, which is surprisingly soon. I've also decided to give myself maybe a month of the production chunk going forward, so starting with this one, doing 4 months every 3 times a year updates instead of every 3 months 4 times a year updates. to give myself a bit more time to actually finish this stuff. And still have the same goals that I will probably not all fulfill, but at least fulfill more of. So they're a bit more realistic goals. I'm very bad at setting myself goals. So I said, yeah, I have too many ideas and too many projects I want to do. Let's see here. I want to finish the comic, and then I'm still debating on which project I should do next. It will probably all come down to the time when I actually finished it, which one I'm thinking about in the moment, because it changes a lot. I'm currently... The thing is, I only want to do a shorter one, because I have 3 long projects and 1 short one to always work on. The question is, do I want to pick up an animation? And that's the time where I go ham on finishing the other animation. Like, will that be a good idea, or should I rather start to write the script for a shorter one-shot that I've been bouncing around in my head? And shorter compared to total length of the long comic. And not compared to the one I'm currently working on. I also should continue writing that long one sometime soon. Actually, I probably should sit down for that today, after I've done some cleaning. And all of my dishes. Oh god, I need to do my dishes. Wrong one. Up. At least for a little bit, to get some progress there. I've only finished like draft 2 of chapter 1, and now I'm at chapter 2. The middle part is kind of the most difficult for that one, as I have a clear beginning, a clear end, but the middle part is still a bit fuzzy and will also need the most changes. Especially since I'm trying to flesh it out a lot more compared to draft 1, as that one's a bit bony. But yeah, when it actually comes time to draw that long comic, it will take several decades. Yes, I mean, maybe a decade, a bit above a decade. And with my speed, maybe several decades is correct. But hey, if there's one thing I definitely have, it's too much hubris, so the project is perfect for me. I have so much hubris. And I'm sitting badly. Also, once I like get my new computer set up, sometime next month, I wanna just set aside like a month to just get good at Blender. We'll get better at Blender. And actually like relearning all of my 3D modeling stuff. Hopefully getting better at it than before. Because 3D modeling is something that I enjoy quite a bit. My current laptop is just 6 years old. And the rendering time for the 3D modeling stuff is abhorrent. It's really bad. And kind of laggy to model in sometimes. So I've just been putting it off for quite a while. So I hope to actually get back into it and get good at it once I have a setup where it isn't as painful. That's sort of something I hope to do, but also I need to finish inking my comic, oh god. Yes. If I do get into a con, like a bigger con I've applied to, which is in like early February, I'll have a hard deadline to get it done in time to get printed before then. Because I also want to have like a printed version for cons. So I'll actually need to finish the damn comic that I put too much detail into sometime. The nice thing is from here on out I don't have any con prep left, so the rest of the year will just be working on stuff, and then like a week before, like I have in December I have a week free, I think it was. Yeah. Never mind, 2 weeks. So the rest of the year will just be working on stuff, and then 2 weeks of break from school at least. From class at least. I'll probably continue to work on stuff. Oh, that's what's happening. Good assistant. I might go to visit my parents again for New Year's for like a few days. Maybe for Christmas. Maybe. I'll need to consider that a bit more later. to do. Also for the next cons I wanna have more pins. So I actually need to finish some of the other stations. But yeah, too many plans. At once, not enough time. If I could, I would want to be able to clone myself. So that I would have better prospects at actually getting everything done that I want to. I'll be able to do this full time, but that probably won't happen because I can't get unemployment. Which means that if I ever go freelance, if I don't have money, I'm fucked. And that would be quite bad. So it's highly unlikely that I'll actually ever make the jump to our job as freelance. At least, and I doubt I will ever actually be able to work in a studio, especially because there just aren't a lot over here. So our jobs with art on the side it is. Honestly, I kind of prefer that. I don't want to spend most of my art time working on like studio stuff, because there's the fun in that. Then I just want people won't feel like working on my own stuff after. And that's where the fun lies. That's the fun part. I also have like one commission I need to actually finish and get a lot of work done soon. But yeah. Oh. Alrighty. I wanna get better at art. But actually getting better at art is difficult and takes time. It isn't even that I'm necessarily unhappy with my current stuff, it's just that I want to be better at it. I want to see how good I can get at art. That will take a longest time, especially because I've been already doing this art thing for like 6 years now, which is actually pretty short compared to like how long it takes people to get extremely good at art. I'm still young. I haven't even gotten my first decade of art in yet. But yeah, I've been trying to grapple with the fact that art improvement just is slowing down with time. Like mentally grapple with it. Because I had like a shit ton of improvement for like a year when I began, like the first few years, 2 to 3 years. A lot of improvement, and then it started to slow down quite a lot. And still slowing down, and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with that mentally. Because like, it's gotten to the point where some of my favorite pieces are still pieces that I've made last year. Which probably doesn't sound too bad to most people. I don't know, I'm just used to my favorite pieces to being made, haven't been made in the same year as I'm in at the moment in time. I don't know. That's probably just a big nothing bag. I've just been thinking about it a bit too much. As it's also just something I just never had to deal with before. I don't know. Like, because I'm still young, and also art is one of the few things where I can actually quite clearly track my progression compared to a lot of other stuff. Especially, it's easy for me to look back on because I have a good enough archiving system for all of my art. Because the only thing I've ever really wanted to like be good at, and I've never actually competed in art. As a child I only competed in sailing, like one of those like little one-man boats. Got quite good at it. And did quite well in several competitions. And that was for a while one of the only things I cared about, being in a more competitive way, I guess. But then I abandoned that for quite a while, when I was still a child. I would still be able to sail days. I'm short enough and light enough. just been. I'm just not a very competitive person in general. So those aren't feelings that I'm used to having to deal with outside of like sailing a few times a year. The winter was always full book because, can't really sail in the winter. Because the boats aren't allowed in the water then. They've already taken out all of the boats out of the water for this year. Which means it's time for people to actually work on them, make sure that they're fixed, get all of the barnacles off before they go back in the summer. I don't know. I kind of miss sailing as a sport. Boat stuff is one of the only things my dad got really into, besides gaming. So we spent almost every summer growing up sailing somewhere with the sailboat. This makes my family sound richer than we were. Like, we were. My family is fully like middle class. Just most of the money was spent on the boat. Enough keeping that. But it's odd because a lot of people growing up due to the fact that we had a boat, I guess we were in a much better financial position. And we actually were, and had like money left after the boat and like the needed expenses, which they just usually weren't. It's gotten to the point where one of the uncles of one of my friends tried to like get an investment with my dad, and it was odd. Due to how I remember growing up. Because we just really didn't have a lot of money outside of and the necessities and the boat. We were like middle class, but lived like lower middle class, almost working class. Just with a boat. Plus my dad loved it. Loves it still. I don't know. My life is weird. Yo, welcome back. How was the food? I was just rambling about boats and my family. in the meantime. It's good. Hell yeah, what did you eat? Well, what are you eating? I don't know if you're still eating. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Hot egg and omelette. Hell yeah, that sounds good. I just had some apple skewer this morning. Apple skewer. The food, not the direct translation. Tip. This direct translation would be a varying amount of little food. Let's go, yeah. It is, I can try to find a picture of apple skewer actually. The direct translation is apple slices, but it's something different. It's pop. It's these things and they're delicious. And they were cheap to get. So I got myself 2 packs of them last week. Yeah. But yeah. They're called apple skewer, directly translated to apple slices. Not very apple slice. Like, I don't know why they're called that. Would highly recommend trying them at one point. They're like typical Danish Christmas food. That is good, yeah. It is. Hell yeah, I would highly recommend giving it a try at one point. It is it's more of a sweet thing, usually eaten with marmalade and or sugar. And the powdered sugar, not the grain kind. That wouldn't be too good. See, marmalade and or powdered sugar. And apple skewer. So it's that just been slowly coloring this in. Only like 64 more to go. So slowly getting there. But at this rate I might finish all of the flats today. Hopefully. I'll try that tomorrow if possible. If possible. Hell yeah. Hope that you will like it. $64. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Brain didn't number there for a second. I sometimes mix up the number order, like in which order you're supposed to send the numbers. Because in German and Danish you would say it like 4 and 60 instead of 64. Which means that since I'm used to both, sometimes I just say and write different numbers. Which isn't very good when trying to do math. But yeah, thanks to the advice early on, I'm actually getting through these a lot faster than before. Because before that they took quite a bit to do. I did like the first 90 something. I'm very sorry, the first 90 took quite a bit. Oh well, what can one do? Can you see my chat? One moment. I can see the 64, and after that you're asking if I can see your chat. I don't know if you've written anything in between that. If yes, I am not able to see that. Oh, yeah. What did you send? What did you put? I don't know if you're fighting anything. I got blacked out for a second. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Luckily it didn't last too long. Forgot at Doomsday. Oh, no, thank you. Wow, my house just got a blackout there for a second. And that's what you typed, yeah. Yeah, that didn't come through. Sorry. Probably because of the blackout. But yeah, luckily it didn't last too long. Blackouts can be a pain in the ass to deal with. Of the first 3 books of Dora and read that, and besides that just the usual drawing and playing games. And taking walks. So what have you been up to? Once again, no need to answer that if you don't want to. Wrong one. I'm drawing. Helge, what are you drawing? The planning. Planning and drawing, yeah. I'm guessing the agriculture. Not agriculture, the culture one. Cultivating a culture, yeah. I was thinking agriculture because of the farming. But yeah. How's it going with the planning of the culture? Growing a culture? Cultivating? Damn it. Let's see how many different ways I can misremember what exactly it is. My head is currently burning my brain. Sounds like you need a break. And step away from it for a bit. And yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, I do. I nodded, feeling all too well. It sounds like you need a bit of a break for a short bit. Your brain's not running, yeah. The best of luck with getting it going again. And that can be a bit difficult to actually get it to brain. I don't think I need a break yet. Many of you say so. It's your decision to make in the end. Just make sure that you actually take one when you think you need one. Because breaks are important. And kind of underrated. For most artists. I still got nothing on my paper. I mean, yes, but you've just decided the topic. It takes a bit. Figuring that out can take quite a bit, and you have a good bit of time. You have like, what, 3 days? That's plenty. You'll be fine. I'm thinking of adding a building. What kind of building are you thinking of adding? Or a city. I mean, that would make sense with the culture thing. Going by the topic. The question is, can you do a good job at drawing the city in the time given? Because like you're on a deadline, so you also need to make sure that it's something that you can do a good job of finishing. I think yeah, that's good. Then go for it. I've had worse. Worse. You're fair. What is the most time-consuming thing you've drawn so far? Or like, yeah. Farming is good, yeah. Then maybe consider what kind of building would fit in with farming. What kind of city would fit in with farming? If you want to go for that. Time consuming is sleeping. Yeah, but like, what's the most time-consuming thing you've done so far? I don't know how to combine city and farming. Fair. You could just have the city in the background, or have them farm in the city, or farm next to a city, or like in the import process of the farmed goods into the city. Like, there's a lot of ways to go about it. Maybe I'll look a bit more into the actual process of the farming stuff and how farmed stuff gets into the city. Because it's also like the good old markets where farmers sell their stuff. There's a lot of options. I was actually getting more knowledgeable about farming would maybe help quite a bit. But it's simple too. How are you planning to show the culture part in Edfi? There's several ways to go about it. The question is just, how do you want to do it? I don't like it. Very fair. Hope that you figure that out. Because you have to. Figure at least one way out to show it. Yeah, that's good. You can also try to figure out if you just want to present your culture and how that's evolved. Or well, how that your culture has been cultivated over time. If you go all of the way back in history to where your culture started, maybe basing something out of that could also be something to consider. If you feel like doing something more historical. Just spitballing here, I say. No need to follow through. I just started about 2 years ago. Oh shit, that's quite recent. I mean, congrats, you seem to have gotten quite far in those 2 years. The good job. Why did you start? Why did you start dying? Might be a difficult question to answer, sorry. How can I shout to you? If you like have a social media, you can just write me your name, so I can check that out. Things are apparently like you can send URLs. You can't send URLs on Discord, and my brain's scrambling. You can't send URLs on YouTube, but you can send links. I just don't know how. There's a difference apparently. But yeah, if you just give me a username of yours on any social that you have, or if you don't use the socials, you can also just private message me on any of the socials that I have linked. Some images of yours, if you want to. Fair, me neither. So yeah. If you want to, just give me your username and the socials on social media, I mean. And I can search for that. Or you can, if you don't have anything public, just private message me on any of the social medias I have linked. Hell yeah. What's your username? Alrighty. Time to search for that. Yeah. Pop. Yeah, that. Buddy, I think you might have also misspelled that one. Maybe. Cause nothing comes up. One moment. No vessel. Alright, time to try that again. Crazy buddy. Yeah. You need a rest, very fair. But yeah. Yeah. What is it with you and Buddy? Yeah. And hope that you get to rest soon. And hope my neighbors don't get picked up. of the being loud outside. Right, yeah. I send you a message. Feel free to send me any art you want through there. Any art you feel comfortable sharing, obviously. Don't want to pressure you into something you don't want to share. Oh shit, it's coming down outside. Sudden flash of rain. I'll try to find that pig. Good luck finding it. Yeah. Out of nowhere it started to very suddenly rain quite a lot outside. Today will be quite the rainy day. Apparently. I mean, it's quite usual here. It rains a lot. But that's just Denmark for you. Pop. Oh god, it's really coming down. Also very adorably, recently, like on my walks, I've met the same cat several times, and the cat is extremely receptive towards pets. And sometimes will walk with you for a bit, and it's extremely adorable. I love that cat. If the cat didn't have an owner, which it definitely does, I would have adopted it. I want a cat very badly, but also both my living and financial situation currently just doesn't allow it. So I'm working towards getting to that point. Cows, cats are great and very lovely. I love them very much. If I could, I would give them all a little kiss on the forehead. Also, what the fuck, that's so good. Holy shit. What the hell? I don't believe you that you've only been doing this for 2 years. What the hell? really good. You did an amazing job at it back then. Like, holy shit, that's really impressive. I hope you get around to finishing it then at one point. It looks very promising. I mean, it's English and good and well enough for me to understand you, so good enough. But with that quality of art, I am surprised that you haven't made a social yet where you post it. Just cause that seems like the usual. Obviously no pressure about that. If you don't want to, you don't want to. And you're antisocial, very fair. I don't know what antisocial means. Usually it just means that you don't like people. And do you mean that you're anti-social media? Or like anti-posting your art, or that you don't like people? You just don't want to post anything yet. Then you have anti-social media. Anti-social is like anti-being social with people. It's an important difference. But yeah, very fair. And that's probably the healthiest option of how messed up social medias can be and how much it can fuck with someone. Alright. That's already the darkest option. Yeah. Yeah, it isn't good. For me, it's too late. Also, I need to turn on my light in a short bit. Because it's getting quite dark outside due to the rainy and cloudy. So the screen is a bit too bright. And I don't wanna strain my eyes too much if I can avoid it. Because too much eye strain usually gives me headaches, and I don't want those. I'm just gonna finish this here up and then gonna get up. Oi. That's good. Up. Alright, light. I need it. Up. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Did I just forget the year on this one? I did. Oh no. Right here. I'll be going. I need to start planning again. Alright, best of luck with the plans. Bye bye. Good luck. Same to you. Hope that you also have a good rest of your day. Or night, whatever time it is. God, yeah. I've got like 55, 54 films left to color. Virgin do the flats, then the actual other colors. And then the shading. And yet the bitrate is currently not the best. Stream is having a moment. The internet, I mean, is having a moment. Sorry. It is on my end. Alright, I'll take one quick moment to get distracted. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm done getting distracted. The police, they're coming to get me. That was a joke. There's just police driving by. I live close-ish to a police station, so there's usually, every now and then, police noises outside. So it's already stopped raining again. And it's getting bright outside. Oh, right, I need to turn off the light again. Denmark, where the weather changes every 5 seconds, including how bright it is outside. That isn't even a bit like sometimes it changes just when you open and close your umbrella. Like every 5 to 10 minutes. At least. Usually. Often. And sometimes it's just a full day full of rain. And nothing else. One moment, getting alright. I am very good at getting distracted. Sorry about that. Then again, what is new? Alright. But yeah, today I need to clean my apartment a bit because my social worker is coming by tomorrow. Do my dishes. Like I recently got myself like a cute Halloween themed tablecloth that I want to put on my table. Do the dishes. Sort the laundry back into the correct place. The closet, that's the word. And yeah, that's about all of my responsibilities that I need to get done today. The rest of it is just, I should probably work on different stuff for a bit. To hopefully get a good Then I should also give my wrist a good break, because it is starting to have feelings that it shouldn't. I also burnt myself yesterday quite a bit. Don't know how bad it actually is, but it's still like slightly red. But it's only like a small burn on my finger, so it should be fine. It isn't the first time and definitely won't be the last. There's a reason for why most of my friends don't want me in the kitchen when they're around. Because I keep on burning myself, accidentally cutting myself. wrist. Oh, this is actually starting to like slowly give me pains. Alright, I'll probably stop it after this film for today. Once again, cutting it short. Oh well. I'll have a busy 2 weeks. And after that, and probably a busy third. I'll probably just try to do more often streams in general. I mean, just, I don't know. My energy levels tend to vary quite a lot, so how long I'm able to do this can vary quite a bit. Today I would have the energy for it, because this is barely a task, but my wrist is starting to give me issues and I don't want them to get worse. So I'll probably stop it in a short bit anyways. Yeah, next few streams will be in the week. I already scheduled it. Then the week after, these streams will probably be around the same time. And after that, I should hopefully go back to having time on the weekends to stream. Hopefully. But I might still try to incorporate one in the week stream anyways. And just do this more often. Like 1 time more a week than just 2. To make up for the fact that they will probably usually be more around 1.5 to 2 hours. Compared to 3 or more. Because energy levels tend to vary quite a lot. Since I don't like have any pressing deadlines right now that are like hard set due to conventions. I'm a bit more casual about it. But yeah. That is number 123 and only like what? 51 more to go after this one. So I'll probably finish it like before the next animation coloring stream. Anyways, I'll stop it here. Thank you for everyone that showed up in between. Thank you for everyone that's been here. Or is here. I don't know. Thank you very much. I hope that you have a good rest of your day or night, depending on the time that it is. And bye bye. See you again, maybe.